Our brief asked us how might we help build discourse in the public around cities and private companies collecting and sensing data.
Some people didn't care. Others were pretty adamant that this should be regulated somehow. And generally, some people thought it was pretty creepy. What kind of spread across all of those, everyone was interested in why. Like, what is the city gonna use that for, or what is Google gonna use that for? And that seemed to be the unifying thing across people, even if they didn't know there were sensors or if they knew and were okay with it. So when we went to the engagement lab at Emerson and interviewed a couple people there, we learned that they use gaming specifically to help people feel comfortable with issues that might be impacting them, and also to engage with subject matter that's kind of touchy overall. And something that they found that was working was using different gamified ways and allowing people to actively participate and actively be a part of either collecting data or seeing how that data is being used.
We built 2 final prototypes. One prototype was an app called CommuniSense for cities or governments or public realm to communicate what projects they're working on, to be as transparent as possible, saying where they're putting data collection sensors, beacons, or video, communicate about the project, and allow for feedback from everyday citizens, and also allow the citizens to follow different aspects of the project.
And then, so we created a kiosk to prototype more of the why of the situation. So we created a kiosk that would have a VR experience, and people go into this VR experience to enter the persona of a person who might be collecting that data. So you have the option in that experience to choose between working for the parks department or working for an ad company, and you enter into essentially the same experience after that, and you're supposed to collect data that's relevant to your mission. So it allowed the participants to firsthand decide for themselves what feels fair, and also see what types of data is possible to be collected by these sensors. When you stop and think about what you're doing, you're reading all these people's social security numbers and reading all this really personal data that you may feel uncomfortable with taking. Kind of designed to put people in an uncomfortable yet playful manner to where they then reflect on the why people might be collecting this data.